welcome back to Newpark Farm. It is the Farmsim guy here. Welcome back, and welcome back to the No Debt Challenge. This is episode 2, and here we are. This is our little farm here, and just to remind you of the rules we're playing with here. We started with £500,000. We started with no land, no equipment. We must buy a farm with our money, which is what you're looking at now. You have to play 9-day seasons. The economy has to be hard, and at no point can we go into debt or the challenge finishes. So, if you remember back from the first episode, other than me forget to hit record, we had limed our fields, we had turned them over, and we are about to drill them. Now, we're having a bit of a debate around what we wanted to plant. Originally I was going to put corn in these and make silage. That's still a possibility, although the cost of getting corn out of the ground is potentially quite expensive. So we need to be careful about what we do, but personally I still think it's the right thing to do. We'll worry about how we get it out nearer the time once it started to grow. But for now I think there's something to be said for getting a crop that's going to yield us the biggest return. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is jump straight into getting this field sowed. Do you know what I'm really liking actually? I've just put the real dirt mod on, and look at that in the lime. I love that, that's great, really like that. So anyway, like I was saying, let's get this started and get some corn in the ground, shall we? So you can see here we've just started drilling this field. It won't take us too long, I don't think, and hopefully I was hoping we could get this load of seed to do both fields. I see we're already down to 83% seed, so possibly not. We may need to go and get a refill from the shop, but in principle we're drilling this. One of my concerns now with this map, love the map by the way, it's really good, but there's no contracts on it, so I've made it a little bit more difficult for myself by not being able to how shall we say, bump up funds by doing contracts for other people. I literally am on my own with my 2 fields. Now, because we're on 9-day seasons as well, once this is done, I'm not sure how much more I can do. Now obviously I've got a fertilizer spreader, but and I'll need to do another pass with the fertilizer after this. This will have taken 2 fertilizer. You need 3 fertilizing sets on each crop, so I will have done 2 already, but the third one we will need to do at some point, but that's not going to take too long to do. And then really we're playing a waiting game till these crops come up, holding on to as much money as we can. I think to harvest this we will have to lease. We can't really afford to purchase anything else, so yeah, with that in mind we might have to just put the timer on and see how far we go with it. Now I do know with corn as well, you can harvest it early in its last stage of growth. You don't have to wait for it to be ready to harvest as well. So that's a bonus. It means we can get it out of the ground a bit quicker and get something planted again. But yeah, we're it's going to be interesting with this one to see how it goes. It is my first time playing Seasons in Anger. I've tinkered with it a bit on some of my private Let's Play maps. I have a couple of maps that I just tend to play around on, try new stuff out, test mods, and I've had to go with Seasons on some of those, but it's the first time I've put it onto one of my videos, one of my series, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. But for now, we'll finish this field off and then see what the weather's doing, see what time it is, maybe pack up for the night and come back in the morning and do the second field. But for now, yep, let's crack on with this. Typical. With just one more lap of the field to go, we are going to run out of seed. So, I'm keen to get this finished before the end of the night, so we will stop now. Go and get that last bit of seed. There we go. We're out. We will go and get this last bit of seed planted in this field, and we will come back, finish this off, and hopefully whatever we put in the seeder tonight will be enough to do the second field over the road in the morning. Now it's possible that the second field is slightly bigger than the one we're in, so we may not get fully round that field without another stop. But for now, let's go and grab a bit more seed, top up the fertiliser, which is only a quarter down, and finish this field, and then we'll call it a night. Okay, that's the seed filled up. I don't think we'll need any more, because I think there's 1,000 litres in a bag, so there's 280 left, so there's more than enough to finish that field. Fertiliser, I was going to fill it up, but I don't think I will now, because actually we've only used a quarter of it in this field, so we're going to have more than enough to do the second field. So yeah, we'll just keep going with the corn. Hopefully that 280 litres will be enough for the second field, to finish the second field off. So let's get back, finish this little bit that's left in the field, and get tucked into bed. Here we are back at the field. It is pretty dark now, which makes it just a little bit more challenging to see where we haven't sown. I'm not going to bother putting Courseplay on again. We'll just do this manually. There's only a little bit left. We'll just go around the edges, tidy up all the bits that we've missed with Courseplay. Courseplay always misses a few bits. Now, if I wasn't so keen to make money, I would leave some of this, because it really, not sure it would make a huge difference. In the context of this challenge and this map, I think I want to optimise the field, even if it is only a few more stalks. There we go, all done. It's not fun trying to do that in the dark, I'm not going to lie to you. Pop the gates open. We have our first crop in the ground though. That's a big positive. I'm not even bothering to fold this thing. Although it looks like I might have to get through here. Right. Let's fold it up. Just to get through the gate. I'm just going to pop at the other side of the gate here, and then I am going to set the clock for the morning. Move into day 2 of the season. Well, here we are, back. Another day, another morning. I'm starting a bit late actually, it's 9 o'clock already. Here's our second field. Tractor's all ready. Let's just jump straight into it, shall we? Let's get this field done. And then you really don't have anything else to do for quite a while. Now that's 66,000 we've got in the bank. I almost don't want to touch that until we have crops ready and ready to harvest, because I mean, I noticed through the night that was our first night. There's £188 worth of things coming off in terms of buildings and maintenance, things like that. Bit of a glitch here with the seeder as well. It's missing parts of the field, I think. So it skipped a bit there. Come back for that bit. Let's just keep an eye on it as we drive. But yes, I don't want to spend that money. I don't want to go right down to bare minimum cash in the bank. Literally, if we go £1 into debt, the challenge is over. The series is over. So I really want to avoid that if I can. So I'm going to keep afloat in the bank for now. I don't need any other tools at the moment, any other machinery. There's not enough there to buy another field. So in essence, I'm kind of hamstrung with what I can do next anyway, so we'll just see what happens. Just kind of watch our crops grow. I now actually think this field is smaller than the other one. I thought it was bigger, but it possibly is smaller. We'll get it planted. There's 67% left in the hopper. We've got a little bit left at the shop, so we can go and get some more if we need to. But it might be possible to get the whole field done. Although I said that about the last field as well, and I was way off. So Well, I wasn't way off actually. It was literally one more lap of the field and it would have been perfect, but like I said, we've got a little bit back at the shop, so it's no big deal. So here we go, last 2 rows of the field. That's our planting done for the season already, and it's day 2 of a 9-day season. But it's good to get the stuff in the ground, and we do have another application of fertiliser to go at some point. I don't think you can do it the same day or it doesn't count, so we'll need to wait till at least tomorrow to do that. But at the same time, it's something else we can do to keep ourselves amused, because it's going to be a long wait. Like I said, no contracts on this farm, on this map. We only have our 2 fields. We don't really want to spend any more money. I might just have a look once this field's finished and see if there are any fields. If there's a field for, I don't know, 30 grand, we could maybe risk it. I don't think there will be though. Just can't see there being anything that cheap that's worth having, at least. That isn't like a postage stamp. So would you get, you know, enough crop off it to justify the spend? Probably not. So but like I said, here we are. Our planting for the season is finished. There's a little bit left in the seeder there, that's fine, that can just sit in there till we need it again. We need to decide what crop we do next season. I'm not going to worry about it now. We can pop this next to our other stuff. Just drop it in here actually. It's a bit of a tight squeeze to get into that far corner. Let's just drop it at the back here. Lower that down and uncouple it. And there we are. Well, let's have a look at the map just very quickly. Just see what there is in terms of... So even that small field there is 77, which is 11 grand more than we've got. I genuinely don't think, I mean 29 there's 43 grand, that's probably the smallest field on the map it looks like. So I genuinely think we're stuck. There's nothing we can do. So what we'll do is call this episode here. So that's episode 2 done. It is day 2 on seasons. So we've got a long way to go now, a long wait until our corn is ready. In fact, yeah, we've got to wait till autumn. So we will just have to speed up time, I think, at the moment. We've got a long way to go till this grows. One application of fertilizer to do, and that is all. So we shall see what we shall see. Definitely a decision once we harvest this to plant maybe some canola. Maybe try and get that harvested, planted and then harvested, and then get some corn in the ground. So we've basically got a window of opportunity at the start of summer here, where we can harvest our canola early and very quickly plant our corn. Yeah, we'll just have to play it by ear. But for now, there you go. Newpark Farm, episode 2. This is the Farmsim guy. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you again soon.